Ladies and gentlemen, we all face moments in life where things seem to crumble around us, times when we feel lost, overwhelmed, or broken. But I am here today to tell you something important. You have the power to rebuild yourself. Rebuilding is not about erasing the past, but about rising stronger from the lessons learned. It's about taking the pieces of who you were and with purpose, creating the version of yourself you are meant to be. Today, I want to guide you on that journey. Together, we'll explore how you can tap into your inner strength, embrace change, and transform setbacks into stepping stones toward your greatest self. Let's embark on this journey of rebuilding because the future you deserve is waiting. Failure is often perceived as the opposite of success, a sign of weakness or inadequacy. Yet, when we delve into the essence of personal growth, we realize that failure is not an end, but a beginning. It is not something to fear, but something to embrace. Every failure carries with it an invaluable lesson that cannot be gained any other way. This perspective shift is the first step in rebuilding yourself. Failure provides clarity. When we fail, we are often forced to confront our limitations, our mistakes, and the areas where we need to improve. This confrontation can be uncomfortable, even painful, but it is through this process of reflection that we uncover truths about ourselves that we might otherwise overlook. Failure allows us to see what doesn't work, which is just as important as knowing what does. In this sense, failure acts as a powerful guide, pointing us in the direction of growth and refinement. Without it, we might continue on a path that isn't aligned with our potential or purpose. Moreover, failure teaches us the importance of perseverance. In those moments when we feel defeated, it's tempting to give up, to walk away from the very thing that challenged us. But true strength lies in our ability to rise after each fall, to keep moving forward even when the road ahead seems uncertain. Each time we face failure and push through, we build. It is this resilience that strengthens our character, shaping us into individuals capable of overcoming the trials that will inevitably come our way. The key to transforming failure into a tool for growth is mindset. When we view failure through a lens of self-compassion rather than self-criticism, we allow ourselves the freedom to learn and improve. This mindset shift is essential for rebuilding yourself. Instead of internalizing failure as a reflection of our worth, we learn to separate the event from our identity. We are not failures because we stumble, we are human, and part of being human is the inevitable experience of setbacks. Additionally, failure encourages creativity. It challenges us to think differently, to approach problems from new angles. When the initial approach doesn't work, we are often compelled to find alternatives, to innovate, and to discover new solutions. This creativity sparks progress. It pushes us beyond the familiar and comfortable, driving us to explore new territories, whether in our careers, relationships, or personal development. Embracing failure as a tool for creativity allows us to expand our horizons and become more adaptable in an ever-changing world. The fear of failure, however, can paralyze us. It can prevent us from even trying, holding us back from pursuing opportunities and dreams. This is where the power of reframing comes into play. Rather than seeing failure as something to avoid, we can choose to view it as a stepping stone to success. Every successful person has failed at some point. What sets them apart is their ability to keep going, to view failure as a temporary setback rather than a permanent defeat. In the process of rebuilding yourself, failure becomes a crucial element of the transformation. It forces us to confront the aspects of ourselves that need attention and healing. It encourages us to develop skills such as patience, adaptability, and problem solving. Most importantly, it teaches us that success is not linear. It's messy, unpredictable, and often requires multiple attempts before we reach our desired outcome. To rebuild yourself, you must be willing to fail, to make mistakes, and to learn from them. The process may not always be smooth, but it will always be valuable. Embracing failure is the gateway to personal growth, and it provides the tools needed to rebuild stronger, wiser, and more prepared for the challenges that lie ahead. Letting go of past regrets is a crucial step in the process of rebuilding yourself. Regret can weigh heavily on our hearts and minds, keeping us anchored to moments long gone. It can hold us in a state of constant self-doubt, preventing us from moving forward and reaching our full potential. However, It is important to understand that regret serves no productive purpose in our lives unless we choose to learn from it. Holding on to past mistakes only ensures that we remain trapped in an emotional and mental cycle that keeps us from growing. Regret is often tied to decisions we made, actions we took, or words we said. These past events can haunt us, replaying in our minds, often with a sense of guilt or shame attached. We may find ourselves wondering what we could have done differently, or wishing we had made a better choice. While it is natural to reflect on our past, the key lies in how we respond to that reflection. If we focus solely on the mistakes or missed opportunities, we miss the chance to learn and evolve. The act of letting go requires conscious effort, a willingness to release what cannot be changed, and an understanding that the past is no longer within our control. To rebuild yourself, you must begin by forgiving yourself. This self-forgiveness is not about excusing past behavior or ignoring mistakes, but rather about accepting that you are human, capable of making errors. Recognizing that everyone is imperfect allows you to extend compassion to yourself, which is the first step toward healing. Without this self-compassion, you will continue to carry the weight of regret, holding it as a badge of failure rather than a lesson learned. Another critical aspect of letting go of regret is recognizing that you are not defined by your past. Your past is simply a part of your story, but it does not have to determine your future. Every moment offers an opportunity to choose differently, to act with more awareness, and to create a new chapter. When we hold on to regret, we essentially deny ourselves the opportunity to evolve. We become stagnant, continually living in the shadow of past choices instead of stepping into the light of possibility. By releasing regret, we create space for new growth, fresh experiences, and a future shaped by intention rather than by the constraints of past mistakes. Furthermore, letting go of regret enables us to embrace the present moment. When we are consumed with what we could have done differently, we miss out on the richness of the now. Regret often distracts us from the opportunities right in front of us. It is only when we release the grip of past regrets that we can fully immerse ourselves in the present, where true change and progress take place. By living in the present, we empower ourselves to make better decisions and take actions that align with our goals and values, without the influence of past disappointments. It's also important to understand that letting go of regret does not mean forgetting the past. Our experiences, both good and bad, shape who we are. However, they should not be allowed to control us. Instead of allowing past mistakes to dictate our actions, we can use them as stepping stones for growth. When we learn to see our past with a perspective of gratitude, recognizing that each experience, no matter how painful, contributes to our development, we begin to free ourselves from the chains of regret. Never give up hope, which is the highest level of consciousness, and always have fun pursuing new goals. Another challenge in letting go of regret is the fear that we might repeat past mistakes. We may believe that if we forget our regrets, we risk repeating them. However, true learning comes from acknowledging our past and using the wisdom gained from those experiences to make better choices moving forward. The act of letting go does not mean we lose the lessons. It simply means we stop letting the past dictate our emotional and mental state. Rebuilding yourself requires that you move forward with the knowledge that you are not bound by your previous decisions. You are now empowered to make better choices, to act with intention, and to create a future that reflects the person you are becoming, not the person you once were. Releasing past regrets also involves letting go of the notion of perfection. Often, regret stems from the belief that we should have done something better, that there is a perfect way to live life and make decisions. However, perfection is an illusion. Every decision we make is influenced by the knowledge and circumstances we have at that moment. As we grow, our perspectives evolve, and what may have seemed like a mistake in the past may now be understood as a valuable experience. Rebuilding yourself involves embracing the imperfection of life and understanding that mistakes are a natural part of the human experience. Letting go of regret frees you from the unrealistic expectation of perfection, allowing you to move forward with greater peace and clarity. In order to rebuild yourself, it is essential to embrace the idea that the past is not a chain, but rather a stepping stone. Letting go of regret is about giving yourself permission to be human, to learn, to grow, and to evolve without the weight of past mistakes holding you back. When you release regret, you create the mental and emotional space to truly rebuild yourself into a stronger, more resilient individual who is capable of navigating the future with wisdom, courage, and grace. Resilience is one of the most powerful qualities you can cultivate on the journey to rebuilding yourself. Life will inevitably present challenges, obstacles, and setbacks, and how you respond to them will determine your ability to move forward. Resilience is not about avoiding these difficulties or pretending they don't exist. Rather, it is about how you face adversity and adapt in the face of it. It is the ability to bounce back from hardships, to grow through pain, and to emerge from struggles stronger and more determined than before. Resilience starts with your mindset. How you view adversity will shape your ability to navigate it. When faced with a challenge, it is easy to feel overwhelmed, discouraged, or defeated. However, resilient individuals recognize that setbacks are a natural part of life and are not indicative of personal failure. Instead of dwelling on the difficulty, they shift their focus to what they can control, how they respond. This shift in mindset is crucial for resilience. It requires a commitment to staying focused on the present moment and maintaining a belief that no matter what happens, you can find a way forward. Resilience also involves emotional strength. It is about managing your emotions in the face of adversity, not letting fear, anger, or frustration dictate your actions. While it is perfectly natural to feel these emotions when things don't go as planned, resilient people know that emotions are temporary and do not define them. They allow themselves to feel, but they do not let negative emotions consume them. Instead, they channel those emotions into productive energy, whether it's by taking action, seeking support, or simply taking a moment to reflect and regain their composure. Building emotional strength allows you to stay grounded in challenging times, giving you the ability to keep moving forward despite the emotional turbulence that may come with hardship. A key aspect of resilience is the ability to adapt. Life rarely unfolds in the way we expect it. Plans can be derailed, dreams can be delayed, and obstacles can seem insurmountable. Resilience means being flexible enough to pivot when necessary, to adjust your approach when things don't go as planned. Rather than seeing setbacks as the end of the road, resilient people view them as an opportunity to find a new path. Adapting doesn't mean giving up on your goals. It means being resourceful and creative and finding different ways to achieve them. Sometimes the road to success is not a straight line, but a winding path. And being able to navigate those twists and turns with grace and perseverance is the essence of resilience. Building resilience also involves a strong sense of purpose. When you know why you're pursuing something, whether it's a personal goal, a career aspiration, or a dream, it becomes easier to push through the tough times. Resilience is rooted in the belief that the effort is worth it, that there is a greater purpose to what you're doing. This sense of purpose serves as a guiding light, helping you stay focused and motivated when the going gets tough. Even in the face of repeated failures, resilient people keep their eyes on the bigger picture, knowing that each setback is a temporary challenge on the way to something greater. Another important aspect of resilience is perseverance. It is the ability to keep going, even when the road gets difficult. Resilience doesn't mean that you don't feel like giving up at times. It means that despite those feelings, you continue to move forward. This perseverance is what separates those who achieve their goals from those who give up along the way. It's the unwavering belief that even though you may not see immediate results, your efforts will eventually pay off. It is this persistence that builds momentum, allowing you to make progress even when it feels like you're not getting anywhere. Resilient people understand that success doesn't come overnight, and that the path to achievement is often long and filled with challenges. But they remain committed step by step, knowing that every small action brings them closer to their goal. Resilience also involves seeking support when needed. While strength is important, resilience doesn't mean doing everything alone. It's about recognizing when you need help and being willing to ask for it. Building a support network of friends, family, mentors, or colleagues can provide the encouragement and perspective needed during tough times. This support can help you gain new insights, reframe challenges, and remind you that you are not alone in your struggles. Resilience is not about isolating yourself, but about leveraging the power of connection and community to stay strong. In rebuilding yourself, resilience is a cornerstone. It allows you to face each challenge with confidence, knowing that you can weather any storm. It helps you remain adaptable, flexible, and open to change, which is essential as you transform and grow. Resilience empowers you to move through life with strength and determination, to pursue your dreams with tenacity, and to rise above the obstacles that may come your way. When you build resilience, you are laying the foundation for personal growth, success, and the fulfillment of your potential. Surrounding yourself with positive influences is one of the most powerful steps you can take on the path to rebuilding yourself. The people you choose to spend time with, the environments you immerse yourself in, and the ideas you expose yourself to all have a profound impact on your mindset, your behavior, and ultimately your personal growth. The right influences can elevate your energy, push you to be your best, and help you navigate challenges with a sense of support and optimism. On the other hand, negative influences can drain your energy, diminish your self-belief, and hold you back from achieving your potential. One of the most significant ways that positive influences shape your life is by reinforcing the beliefs and values you want to embody. If you surround yourself with people who inspire you, who share your values, and who encourage your growth, you begin to internalize those positive traits. For example, if you are around individuals who are driven, hardworking, and dedicated, you are more likely to adopt those same habits and mindsets. Positive influences serve as a mirror, reflecting back the best parts of who you can be, encouraging you to strive for greatness in all areas of your life. Another key benefit of positive influences is the support they provide. When you are on a journey of personal growth and rebuilding, having a strong support system is essential. The road may be challenging, and there will inevitably be moments when you feel discouraged or uncertain. In these moments, the encouragement of those who believe in you can make all the difference. Surrounding yourself with people who uplift you, who celebrate your successes, and who offer a listening ear when you face setbacks helps you maintain perspective and stay motivated. Positive influences can remind you of your worth, help you see challenges as opportunities for growth, and provide a sense of belonging that keeps you grounded during tough times. Positive influences also push you out of your comfort zone. They challenge you to think bigger, take risks, and stretch beyond what you thought was possible. Often we limit ourselves based on the constraints of our own mindset, assuming that certain goals are out of reach or that change is too difficult. However, when you are around individuals who are constantly pushing their own limits, stepping outside of their comfort zones, and achieving things that once seemed impossible, you are inspired to do the same. The people you associate with can help expand your vision of what's possible and encourage you to aim higher, to break free from self-imposed limitations, and to take bold steps toward your dreams. Equally important is the impact of the environments you create and immerse yourself in. The places you spend time in and the spaces you surround yourself with can have a profound effect on your energy and outlook. A positive environment is one that fosters growth, creativity, and well-being. It is an environment where you feel inspired, motivated, and at ease. This could be a workspace that encourages focus and productivity, a home that feels like a sanctuary, or a community that supports your goals. When your surroundings are positive, your mindset naturally shifts toward optimism and possibility. On the other hand, an environment that is cluttered, chaotic, or filled with negativity can drain your energy, making it more difficult to maintain a positive mindset and make progress toward your goals. Positive influences also come in the form of the ideas and information you expose yourself to. In today's world, we are constantly surrounded by information: news, social media, books, podcasts, and more. The content you choose to consume can shape your beliefs, your understanding of the world, and your approach to challenges. Consuming positive, motivating, and educational content can have a transformative effect on your mindset. Reading books that inspire personal growth, listening to podcasts that challenge your thinking, or watching documentaries that expand your knowledge can all serve as catalysts for change. The ideas you surround yourself with influence the way you perceive the world and your ability to make meaningful changes in your life. Furthermore, positive influences can help you maintain a balanced perspective. Life is full of highs and lows, and when things get tough, it's easy to lose sight of the bigger picture. The right people and environments can help you stay focused on your goals, remind you of the progress you've made, and keep you grounded in times of uncertainty. They offer perspective, wisdom, and advice that can help you make better decisions and stay on course. Having a network of positive influences means you don't have to navigate challenges alone. You have a group of people, ideas, and experiences to help guide you when the path ahead is unclear. It's also important to recognize that surrounding yourself with positive influences is not a one-time effort, but an ongoing practice. As you grow and evolve, so should the people you spend time with and the environments you create for yourself. You must regularly assess the impact your relationships and surroundings are having on your growth. Are the people in your life supporting your vision and encouraging your growth? Are your environments conducive to the person you want to become? Surrounding yourself with positive influences is not about perfection, but about consciously choosing people, places, and ideas that help propel you forward rather than hold you back. To rebuild yourself, you must curate an environment filled with positivity, growth, and support. Surrounding yourself with people who inspire and challenge you, who encourage your dreams, and who offer their support when needed is essential. The right influences will help you cultivate the mindset, habits, and perspective you need to move forward and reach your full potential. Prioritizing self-care and mental health is one of the most vital components of rebuilding yourself. Often, in the pursuit of external success or the pressure of daily responsibilities, we neglect our inner well-being, believing that it can wait until we've accomplished everything else. However, without a solid foundation of mental health and self-care, everything else in life becomes harder to navigate. It is essential to understand that taking care of your mental and emotional health is not a luxury, but a necessity for long-term success, happiness, and fulfillment. The first step in prioritizing self-care is recognizing its importance. Your mind and body are the vessels that carry you through life, and without proper care, they cannot function at their full potential. Neglecting self-care leads to burnout, anxiety, and depression, which can severely impact all areas of your life. Rebuilding yourself requires a balance between your personal ambitions and your need for rest and rejuvenation. If you constantly push yourself beyond your limits without taking time to care for yourself, you will eventually exhaust both your body and mind, making it much harder to achieve your goals. Prioritizing self-care ensures that you have the energy, focus, and mental clarity needed to perform at your best. Self-care isn't just about physical relaxation or taking time off. It also involves tending to your mental health. Mental health plays a crucial role in how we perceive ourselves and the world around us. It influences our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors, and impacts our ability to cope with stress and setbacks. A healthy mind is essential for making clear decisions, maintaining positive relationships, and navigating challenges with resilience. Without mental well-being, even the most successful career or personal achievements can feel hollow or unfulfilling. By focusing on mental health, you create a stable foundation that allows you to take on life's challenges with greater strength and clarity. Prioritizing mental health involves developing habits that nurture your emotional well-being. Practices like mindfulness, meditation, and journaling can be incredibly beneficial in managing stress and increasing self-awareness. These practices allow you to process your thoughts and emotions, giving you the space to reflect and grow. Taking time for quiet reflection can also help you reconnect with your inner self, which is essential when you are on the journey of rebuilding. Through mindfulness, you become more aware of your emotional patterns and triggers, allowing you to respond to challenges with greater emotional intelligence and control. Another aspect of self-care is setting boundaries. Often we take on too much, whether it's work, family obligations, or social commitments, without considering the toll it takes on our mental and physical well-being. Setting healthy boundaries is about learning to say no when necessary, recognizing when you are overwhelmed, and taking time for yourself without feeling guilty. It is important to remember that your value is not determined by how much you do for others or how much you achieve. By setting boundaries, you protect your mental and emotional energy, allowing you to be more present and engaged when you are with others, and more focused on your personal growth and development. Exercise and nutrition also play a crucial role in self-care and mental health. The mind and body are intricately connected, and taking care of one impacts the other. Regular physical activity releases endorphins, which are chemicals in the brain that promote feelings of happiness and reduce stress. Exercise not only improves physical health, but also enhances mental clarity and focus, providing a natural way to combat anxiety and depression. Nutrition is just as important. The food we eat directly affects our mood, energy levels, and cognitive function. A well-balanced diet, rich in nutrients, provides the fuel necessary for both physical and mental well-being. When you nourish your body with the right foods and stay active, you equip yourself with the energy and vitality needed to tackle challenges and stay resilient on the path of rebuilding. Another crucial element of self-care is seeking professional help when needed. While it's important to develop personal coping strategies, there are times when professional support is necessary. Speaking to a therapist, counselor, or coach can provide valuable insights and tools for managing mental health, overcoming obstacles, and gaining perspective. There is no shame in seeking help. In fact, it's a sign of strength and self-awareness. Mental health professionals can guide you through tough times, helping you develop healthier thought patterns, coping mechanisms, and strategies for rebuilding your life with confidence. It's also important to recognize that self-care is not a one-time activity, but a continuous process. Just as we need regular maintenance for our cars or homes, our mental and physical well-being requires ongoing attention. This means that you must make self-care a consistent part of your routine, not just something you turn to in times of crisis. Small daily habits, whether it's taking time to relax, engage in a hobby, spend time with loved ones, or simply rest, can have a profound impact on your overall well-being. Over time, these habits accumulate, creating a foundation of stability and balance that supports your journey of rebuilding. In the process of rebuilding yourself, self-care is not a luxury or an afterthought. It is an essential practice that fuels your growth and progress. By prioritizing self-care and mental health, you ensure that you have the strength, clarity, and resilience to face life's challenges and continue your journey toward becoming the best version of yourself. Remember, taking care of yourself is not selfish. It is necessary for living a fulfilling, meaningful life. Setting clear, actionable goals is one of the most effective ways to rebuild yourself and ensure that you remain focused on your growth. Without goals, you can easily become directionless, unsure of what you want to achieve or how to get there. Goals give you a sense of purpose and clarity, providing a roadmap for your journey. They transform abstract dreams and desires into tangible, actionable steps that keep you motivated and moving forward. When you set clear goals, you create a structure that helps you measure progress, overcome obstacles, and stay committed to your vision. The first step in setting effective goals is to make them specific and well-defined. General or vague goals, such as I want to be successful or I want to improve my life, lack the clarity needed to take actionable steps. Clear goals, on the other hand, outline exactly what you want to achieve. For example, instead of simply wanting to be successful, you might set a goal to launch a new business, write a book, or run a marathon. Specificity makes your goal more real and achievable because it provides a clear direction for where you want to go. When you know exactly what you are working toward, it's easier to create a plan and stay focused on what needs to be done. Once your goals are specific, they need to be broken down into smaller, manageable steps. Big goals can often feel overwhelming, especially if they seem too distant or unattainable. The key to making progress is breaking these large goals into smaller, more achievable tasks. For instance, if your goal is to run a marathon, breaking it down into smaller objectives such as running a certain distance each week, building up stamina, and tracking progress will make the goal feel less daunting. These principles of the mindset, beliefs, and skills of excellence keep you grounded when you are, quote, off course and empower you to move forward. This approach also helps you maintain motivation as you see yourself making consistent progress. Each small step you take brings you closer to your larger goal, and that sense of accomplishment will fuel your drive to continue. Setting a timeline for your goals is another crucial element. A goal without a deadline can easily be postponed or forgotten. Deadlines provide a sense of urgency and accountability, making it more likely that you will stay on track. They also help you measure your progress and determine whether you need to adjust your approach. Having a clear timeline allows you to focus your energy on what needs to be done in a timely manner. This is especially important when you are rebuilding yourself because it ensures that you are consistently moving forward and not getting stuck in a state of inaction or procrastination. In addition to setting realistic deadlines, it is important to make sure that your goals are attainable. While it's important to challenge yourself, setting goals that are too far beyond your current capabilities can lead to frustration and burnout. When rebuilding yourself, it's essential to recognize your starting point and assess what is realistically achievable in the time frame you've set. This doesn't mean settling for mediocrity, but rather ensuring that the goals you set are aligned with your current abilities and resources. Setting attainable goals allows you to make steady progress without overwhelming yourself, building momentum as you achieve each milestone. Another key factor in goal setting is aligning your goals with your values and passions. When your goals are tied to what truly matters to you, you will naturally feel more motivated and committed to achieving them. Rebuilding yourself is not just about achieving success for the sake of success. It's about creating a life that reflects your authentic self and aligns with your deeper values. When your goals are in harmony with your core beliefs and passions, you will be more energized and focused on the journey. You'll find greater meaning in the work you're doing, and the challenges along the way will feel less like obstacles and more like opportunities for growth. One common barrier to achieving goals is the fear of failure. It's easy to become paralyzed by the possibility of not succeeding, but it's important to understand that failure is a natural part of the process. Every setback or mistake is an opportunity to learn, grow, and adjust your approach. Rebuilding yourself means embracing failure as a stepping stone, not as an endpoint. If you are too afraid to take risks or try new things, you will never know your full potential. By reframing failure as a valuable learning experience, you take away its power to hold you back and instead use it to propel yourself forward. Accountability is another powerful tool in achieving goals. Sharing your goals with others can help you stay committed and focused. Whether it's a friend, mentor, or coach, having someone to check in with regularly can provide motivation and keep you on track. Accountability adds an element of responsibility that makes it harder to let goals slip by the wayside. Additionally, when you share your goals, you invite support, feedback, and encouragement from others, which can help you overcome obstacles and stay encouraged during difficult times. Lastly, it's important to regularly assess and adjust your goals as needed. Life is constantly changing, and sometimes our goals need to evolve as well. Not just something you just meant to evolve just to do for yourself, not just because rebuilding yourself is a dynamic process that involves flexibility and self-reflection. Periodically reviewing your goals allows you to evaluate your progress, adjust timelines, and make sure that you are still on the right path. If you find that your goals are no longer aligned with your values or circumstances, it's okay to redefine them. The process of rebuilding is fluid, and your goals should be too. The important thing is to keep moving forward, adjusting as necessary, and maintaining a clear sense of purpose.